May of 31. One day's work, that's all it was.
I can pull.
Oh, you can, huh?
Absolutely. I'll do whatever you got.
All right, 1 day's work.
Then my whole world exploded.
You didn't just jump any old train, son. Welcome to the circus.
I'm Jacob. I'm working here.
As what?
Circus vet. It's your lucky day. You're on the show. Then you can spend all the time you want ogling my wife.
Your wife?
Yes, mine.
Hello, Rosie.
Oh, just when I think I know the feeling you surprises me. It rises up and holds me gently. If it's a choice between this place and anywhere else,
I choose the circus.
I choose
We got a lion named Rex and a stallion called Star. So step right up and put some wind in your sail.
Hello, and welcome back to The Exchange, a podcast featuring real stories, real people, and real purpose. I'm Ruby Jones, and today I invite you to step into the mesmerizing world of Water for Elephants, a beautiful production that will play from February 11th through the 22nd at Denver Center for the Performing Arts. Water for Elephants is a show that blends romance, spectacle, and survival inside the glamorous but dangerous world of a traveling circus. At the heart of the story is Marlena, and making her national tour debut in this primary role is Helen Krushinski, a Pittsburgh native and University of Michigan alum whose journey to this moment is just as compelling as the story itself. I'm thrilled to be joined by Helen to talk about her experience, and I'm excited to share this exclusive look at what makes the show a crowd favorite. It's so great to speak with you today, just days before you arrive in Denver for Water for Elephants, which I've seen some of the trailers and it looks like a beautiful production. I'm excited for all the creativity and to see these creatures come to life and the story come to life. For anyone who's just being introduced to Water for Elephants, tell me a little bit about that magical world that exists on stage.
Yeah, so Water for Elephants, the musical is based off of Sarah Gruen's novel, Water for Elephants. It's about a man who loses everything and then he ends up finding himself on a train and he begs them to let them take him in. And he doesn't know it at the time, but it's actually attached to a traveling circus, which is it's ideal for him because he's a vet, so he ends up connecting with the circus via the animals, and then he ends up meeting my character, Marlena, and they connect with their love and empathy for the animals as well, and yeah.
Tell me about your character, Marlena.
Yeah, so Marlena is married to August, the ringmaster of the circus, and she's circus equestrian, performer, trapeze artist. She's kind of the peacekeeper within the company as well. She's super strong. She's a big heart and she loves the animals. She's connected to the animal Silver Star, the horse, and she ends up falling in love with Rosie, the elephant, as well.
And this is your national tour debut, is that right?
Yes, it is.
So how did you feel when you found out that you'd be playing in this starring role and bringing this character to life?
Yeah, oh my gosh, I was beyond excited. I wanted it so bad. I had auditioned for the Broadway production a couple years ago and didn't get it, but really still was in love with the story. And then the tour auditions came around and yeah, it felt right at the time. And I was so happy that it ended up working out. And yeah, I was just absolutely in love with it.
Congratulations for getting this role and for, being able to experience this tour in this way. Have you been to Denver before?
I haven't been to Denver. I'm so excited.
Where are you now?
We are in New Orleans.
Okay, so
Yeah.
a Mardi Gras run. That's fun and exciting. So I read something about you that I think is just fantastic. You do have some regional production credits, but what
Mhm.
do you do regularly for work?
Yeah, so I'm based in New York City. When I'm there, I am nannying and I'm also a preschool teacher.
So the circus
For
is something
kids.
that's incorporated into your everyday life.
Yes, for sure. Sometimes my castmates will be acting in a way that's very reminiscent of the children that I work with, and I feel like I'm at home.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think that speaks to Marlena's character as you kind of describe her and the setting that she's in. I know she is very glamorous from the outside looking in, but being in a circus environment and just with all the things that she's juggling, that environment may also feel a little unstable at times. So, what do you want audiences to understand about the deeper layers of Marlena?
Something that I want audiences to recognize is it's not as easy to leave the situation that she's in as much as people may think. August is not the kindest person, as you'll see when you see the show. And she actually did leave everything behind. She left her parents to join the circus with August. So she doesn't have anything either, a lot like Jacob. They relate in that way. And she has built this life for herself, even though August led her there. This is her life too. She's fallen in love with the life of the circus and all of the animals. So it's much easier to wonder why she wouldn't just leave the situation she's in rather than recognizing that she has this is her life as well. It's not just August. She's built this thing for herself.
Mm. So when we see the trailer and we think about a circus, we don't really think about some of those deeper themes. And that
Mhm.
sounds like it is one. From your perspective, what are some of the other themes that the play involves or touches on?
Yeah, I think one of the themes that really sticks out to me is I feel like most people can relate in some way to leaving something behind or, starting a new job, not knowing what that's going to look like, and recognizing that even though you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel, there is light at the end of the tunnel, and you may feel like there is no one there for you, but there will always be someone there to catch you. And I hope that's what audiences leave feeling, that sense of hope and sense of safety net. There's always going to be a community to catch you in the end.
That's very profound. Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah, of course.
When it comes to preparing yourself for this production, you're on
Mhm.
tour, so you are performing relentlessly, rehearsing all the time. What are some of the physical requirements, or just what does the preparation process look like to bring the circus to stage?
For me, if you ask anyone about what I need, my number one is sleep. I always have to get at least 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night. That's the only way that I can do the show with full energy and feel like I'm stable. Also, maintaining strength because I am not a circus performer. I do trapeze in the show. Thank you to Shayna and Antoine for teaching me how to do that. But I mean, just constant maintenance of keeping up your strength, and all of the circus artists have an extensive warm-up routine. I mean, they have to get to the theater an hour, half hour before they even start getting ready for the show to warm up. On 2 show days as well, like, you have to make sure you're warm throughout the whole day. So I would say just working out, keeping up the strength, and eating well, which can be difficult on the road when you're in hotels that don't have kitchens. But, yeah, I feel like I've found a good balance of, when I should eat out and when I should eat a turkey sandwich.
Well, I'm sure when you're touring, it's not really always easy to make that decision, but that's good that you know yourself, know your body and your limitations. That's really great.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I gotta ask, what is your favorite scene from the production?
Oh my gosh, my favorite scene, honestly, is right before "You've Got Nothing," which is August's song that he sings to Jacob when August has picked up on the fact that Marlena and Jacob's connection might be a little deeper than he initially thought. And the scene right before that song is so tense, and I love it because Marlena just doesn't know. August starts bringing up things. He brings up this story of how they met, and Marlena inside her head is like, "Why is he bringing this up right now? What's going on? Is he about to blow?" And he eventually does, and that leads into August's song played by Connor Sullivan, "You've Got Nothing," which is just It's so intense, it's so scary, and Connor plays it beautifully. So that's probably my favorite scene.
All right. Well, I look forward to seeing that one. And I look forward to seeing you and the cast of Water for Elephants from February 11th through the 22nd at the Buell Theatre. So, okay, one bonus question, I guess, because of the runtime. Is this a Valentine's Day production? Is this a good date night?
Oh my gosh, I absolutely think this is a great date night. Not only is there a love story, but the spectacle of the circus is just, you just get to sit back and watch people do the coolest things you've ever seen. And animals, if you love animals, absolutely, absolutely, it's a Valentine's Day play.
Awesome. Well, love for each other, love for animals, love for the theater. We look forward to seeing you and welcoming you to Denver for the first time. I hope you enjoy it while you're here.
Thank you. I cannot wait. I cannot wait to be there for 2 weeks.
Helen brings such depth and humanity to Marlena's story, and I want to make sure that we give her a warm welcome when Water for Elephants arrives in Denver. So visit denvercenter.org for tickets and make plans to experience this beautiful Broadway touring production between February 11th and February 22nd. We hope to see you there.